back down. They kind of have to call it. They have to go.
And you do have Patman playing for anti-flash. DFM does check into it, but something arrives on the scene. Double kill found. Forsaken picking a target for himself.
Who bites the bullet first?
It's gonna be something. That range, that weapon, no chance.
And now you've lost A main control as well, so it's a little bit more one-dimensional for DFM. Quack! Oh, only good for one though.
Not too bad. Still does hold down the space, but in for DFM to attempt at pushing onto a different position. Can Jing hold it? It's not quite going to happen. Paper X now trying to flood back in, but okay, just trying to pick some targets down. Jin a little bit lost, but the spike gets delivered nonetheless.
Yeah, but with 10 seconds to go as it does get planted, there's a Akame caught out with Util.
Yeah, wanted to shut the door down, but nope, no chance. Pop flashed in over, and Jinbung to react. Still a 1-on-2. He knows where his opponents are, so able to isolate the duels. Now just a 1-on-1. Somewhat low HP on both sides. Forsaken, though, just crouching down, but he doesn't land the shot. What? Can he find his mark, though? The flash being sent out by his teammate. He hears the drop, runs in, finds Mei, but traded instantly. 8 seconds left, and Akame begins to push up. The spike now planted, and Paper X, as they try to ascend,
blocked.
And they will just explode out of the smokes. Jinbung able to take down Forsaken. Now Mei finding a shot through to market as the door shuts down. Jihen taking down the next one as well.
Yep, just isolating a lot of these fights at the moment with the lesser pistols, not giving them space.
Especially with the null command in. Now Something does get to pull the blades right back out, takes down his oppressor. But you've got 3 more tangos to hit. He does float upwards, finds the next. Jing in for the other, and Something! This time, though, Mei's got blades of his own, but Something.
Oh, that hurts.
Inspired combo play up towards tiles now, but then the quick hit from DFM into the A site.
And if you want to go for a bit of a retake as Paper X, you can here because Forsaken has the Nightfall available. Meanwhile, GN, Cosmic Divide when the plant goes down if they need.
Just trying to get into good enough position to send it over. There it is. Pop flash out. Akame trying to buy as much time as possible as well. Something waiting for the coordinated push to go through, but you also have the Teo utility. Jing will sidestep it, pushes on in, and the waterfall will snag onto a couple players.
Just don't want to see them overheat.
Continuing to peek on through, and there it is. Forsaken will cool them off with a couple of bullets. Patman as well, and that's the spike down on the ground. Something spots out Mei, and Jinbung all of a sudden singing an aria of sorrow. His teammates have fallen all around him.
Yeah, I was going to say, you just don't want to see ill timing at the moment from DFM because they didn't have a good...
Again, it just buys even more time.
Yeah, and there's the null command for Patman as well, so Paper X are all in.
You got to keep going. Patman so far so good. Pop flash off towards the side, and with the bullets being fired over, they know where he is. It's going to be a bit of a trade. Now Davai finding Mei as well. Jing will expire, unfortunately, but down towards Arts. Stuck inside of one. He's trying to keep himself inside the cellar. The salvo's doing a bit of work, but Defy. Oh, Arc Rose peak, and Defy takes down Mei.
Yeah, once upon a time, Mei, the player that you always look towards on DFM's side, fallen down a little bit out of this round. The counter jet in Something, gonna miss a shot, but remember, there is still the lead for Paper X throughout all these trades.
Until it gets somewhat equalized, then trade right back. Paper X still retaining control and information over the map, but DFM will re-aggress once again.
Jing does have From the Shadows to get to the back of this side if needed, which actually he just rips right there, so normal things you're doing. It's going to cancel it, as the dark cover will hold some timing for Something right now. Got to also state that GN gone means that Something can have a bit of a strong line here from the spawn location.
Trying to work the numbers. Something, though, will find the first shot. Ooh. The second one not quite there, which allows DFM to truly get into sight. But because the door's not shut, they're still trying to err on the side of caution.
Yep, Horn's available too. If that's allowed to scan Something, it's huge here. Denied.
Quick. Jinbung now to hold down the sight lines, and he's gonna do the double.
And by Davai, you got a shift from Jing as well with a Paranoia available.
There it is, already sent through. Jing will be able to neutralize Mei for now. He's got to exterminate even more. Shrouded steps into B main for added pressure. And all of a sudden, Jin finds himself alone and cold. The pop flash beautifully set up by Petman.
Curse, operator again, going to miss its mark, but look at this, Mei, in for 2.
Talking about the setups, it's Akame this time, and he's got the Bladestorm. Mei trying to elevate himself in towards the B side possibly, but knows that he's got to watch out for the back. Arc rows out from Devi, finds some information, just confirms it really. But for May to swipe right on by, right clicks in, something looking for the angle, will find a little bit more. And May now, once again, being a huge obstacle against Paper Rex. Something's low HP as well. This pretty much would be a 4-8. Unless a magical rabbit is pulled out of the hat right now. Not possible.
Nope, just a magical May.
Forward, Jinbung pinned down. Smoked off though, so Paper Rex now flooding over. Allows for Jinbung to find a bit of a trade. Now GN, oh, huge swing out from Dice, and he finds the triple. What? This, which could be huge. Akame at least now to hold off towards the other wayside. But then for Paper Rex to swing out, they're getting punished for it too.
Yeah, and Forsaken, I was going to say 21 HP, down with the Marshall shot.
Spike down on the ground, just Jing. Not quite able to retrieve and allows for Akame.
And for some rotations. You've got Art now closer that can use the salvos
also for
too.
Jian to hide inside of this nebula, but he will get caught out by Forsaken. A slight opportunity for Forsaken to convert things around. Nightfall sent in, but close range, and Art will decimate with the Odin. Jing now swinging out, but to no avail. 1v1, Devi with just a stinger, looks to get the spike planted. Jinbung hopped over, concealed, stunned and flashed up as well. The C's not quite hitting the way that he wanted it to, and Devi will
And May is just by himself, really far ahead, but some great assistive utility from Jinbung is going to net a kill, force them away. GN good for one. But now you got a plant to come out from Paper Rex, a player deficit as well.
Now command available, something to lurk. DFM looking quite aware as well. A C's to buy some time as Art gets suppressed down over by Heaven. Null command ripped. And something now with the lurk finally springs out. Coming back in to assist his teammates around the site. Paper X looking to shut down any entry from Tree. And something,
Don't know what exact utility is still going to be available.
a little bit rudderless, looking for the direction, but it's going to be more direction for DFM as Akame springs out with Pop Flash. Jian now to hold the off angle. Jing finds some space. 10 seconds left for the spike to get planted. Can the two players hold it down?
Jinbung has two Prowlers to use.
So it comes down to a crucial positioning as well as the marksmanship. Jing smokes off Heaven and tries to step himself forward into the smoke, but May close range will quickly dispatch of his opponent. Devi now to hold, but low HP, tries to sidestep, tries to set up a flash, pulling out utility, but it doesn't work out. May in with
On the flip side that he's already had in the server as well, and he
but
started
something,
off.
he will get ahead. An instant dash in towards Market. May still off to the other end. Blades for blades, and something wins the duel.
But null command in, removing those blades.
Nightfall in towards Boathouse as well. So Paper X continue to trudge forward. Devi finding the Stinger Spray now. Jian alongside Akame, you don't have the numbers.
Yeah, do you consider a save here? Your money is kind of on the precipice of needing it for the remainder of the map, it would feel.
But they look for more space, and that's when Petman fills in. Pop Flash out, and it kind of confirms as well, but Akame sidesteps into the smoke, in and out for Devi.
Something.
Playing inside of the smokes, Jian with the judge, the double kill. Sends Paper X to slight extinction. We'll see if Jing will be able to recover.
Oh, that's risky.
Full Shroud steps in blindly, dryly, and it's going to be Art to gun him down. Just Petman left.
Yeah.
And not quite safe for him to cross either. He's going to have to
Should be
work his way around it.
impossible.
Minute left, so it's a lot of time as well. The salvage just pretty much digs his grave for him. He will still swing out to isolate a couple more duels though.
Or rather
Don't
May.
see it too often, but May once again
Oh,
with
he got
the
him.
A-main pressure.
I like Jinbung's haunts better. That's the second time that he's found a successful one.
Couldn't
something
agree
like that.
more. Paper X though not slowing down. Truly W Gaming still pushes into the B site. Armageddon will slow them down though, and something looking a little bit lost. Petman will continue to push up front, finds a double kill, off towards the next, and he takes May down. A lot more space and timing now, but for GN just to hold the angle.
Yeah.
Just some of these surprise jack-in-a-box plays, honestly, hiding inside of corners. Paper X will attempt to clear with the Prowler this time, but It's all too easily read by Akame. Simple sprays and he finds the first. Salvos as well!
He dodges him.
Okay, gets across, but you still gotta think about someone inside of the Nebula. He pulls out the Steel Garden, but there's the Shorty on the other end!
But the Stinger's quack, the Stinger's...
Quick trade. Rifle picked up.
You want to get close, you want to kiss him.
It still is 3-on-4.
Yeah, and that's where you got to try and get the plant down as well. But the null command to come in from Akame, it's strength in numbers for DFM.
Can you really get close enough with the Stinger though as well? Door shut down, Petman nearby, Forsaken holding the angle, but falters! Akame on for the 3 and the 4K!
Atomic Divide in for GN, this is going to be a scrappy battle.
Trying to play for it, the firefight on the site. Still though, May in for the snappy flick, and every single player has been taken down. Jing and Davai though, still fighting, still going for that last stand to possibly push it into overtime. 1v1, and Jinbung has the haunt. Jing avoids it for now, but off to the flick! DFM pushes into Waterfall. Not expected by PaperX fully. They will be able to take a shot down, but still, some trades found. Davai, though, taking more space up now. Akame to pull and hold. A couple of shots in, and that's Forsaken trading.
This round, though, just the pistols for DFM. And if you're playing long quarters, long-range duels, that'll be pretty well placed for PaperX.
Yeah, the Southeast Asian squad will happily play a little bit of Songkran here, but May also shooting back as well. That's quite a bit of damage if you're considering how this is playing out as he finds the third.
Exactly as happening around the map.
Not too bad, but PaperX needs to rack up in the kills. They're actually getting traded instead. Something falling to Art as well. Jing trying to hold, but Akame once more with the trade.
Yeah, but the spike, enough time to still have an idea for DFM on where they want to potentially end this one. Vice still available, by the way, as device, so that B sheer wall is still there, which would give good information to PaperX if it does end there. So it's 50-50 essentially for DFM.
Could help, but this is still going to be a bit of a numbers game. Can Davai fend off 3 incoming invaders? He hears them. Flashes out, will go in to spray down the first, and with a drive-by, he backpedals and takes down Akame as well. Steel Garden to rip.
You want guns? Okay. No. And he has to try and establish a plan here as well.
10 seconds.
They can give it to them if they want to.
Sure enough, but still, Patman trying to deny. The Hunt will spot out his target, but okay, Jin trying to slip aside. Does spot them out though, but thankfully with the high-low setup.
I'm not going to be able to really have a lot of weight with the util, but exchange of ults, Quack.
And it allows for PaperX to slip in. Forsaken in with the body shots, and you got Jing for the showstopper as well. Akame now stunned and trapped inside a tree. He just cannot get out. You just really don't have any idea. You need to push up for that information, but that's when Art will capitalize. Double kill found. Forsaken to trade right back. Salvos then from Art to hold. Yeah. The spike is on the ground though.
Oh, but Patman pushing out where needed to. Art for a trade. Art on for a potential ace here, and the timing from May is gorgeous.
Not accurate.
Yeah, I mean, we saw the importance of 10-10 having an operator, right? Just able to lock down a line, change it up.
Here. Side steps as well. And now it's just an attempt at a mid-round play in towards the B site. Something in with a shorty. Once again with the op as well. He will find the next player to hit.
Just the Thorns, which
just pulls more rotations over from PaperX, but as they do so, PaperX with the peaks, they will find their shots. Into the smoke, Forsaken trying to extend his reach. Spots out GN, and on for the Nightfall as well, the triple kill.
A retake.
A bit of a flash play, will find May. Clone out just to check if there are more players on towards tree as well. And it just allows for Jing to swing through with the spike getting planted. And he has a great opportunity. Look at the trigger discipline now. Goes for the first and in for the next burst. You got the Paranoia as well as the Prowler out from the other side as well. GN trying to fend off his incoming invaders, but Forsaken will continue tearing control. Contested though quickly. And also from the shadows instantly spotted by Jing.
Yeah, just lets him stick that in towards the dark cover and then finds the frag. May down as well, real low.
DFM trying to scuffle their way out of this one, but it's not quite going to happen easily. The overdrive is popped, but he is incredibly low. Jinbung as well spotted. The lurk completely eliminated. Something to take down another player as well. But DFM continue to brawl right back. Holding rubble.
Dig real deep here.
Oh, Davai though. traces his crosshair cross, and that's now something from Tree by Paper Rex. But can they take May down? It took a little bit of effort, but managed to get there in the end. Still though, with that time, DFM then gets to find some pot shots through the smoke. Akame, a double found, continues to peek out. It's a 3-on-2 with Petman finding a dink. He's still pinned down by the boxes though. For the swing out now, then something to assist his fallen teammate, but you still need to take down these two incoming tangos. Tries to reposition, does have the gate crash, but I don't know if that one's gonna help him out too much. He fakes it. DFM knows, but they still holding down the angle, will allow themselves to get isolated. Now onto the spike tap, and early TPs away, and DFM have stacked up onto the correct site, but will they find the shots? Paper Rex continue forth as a firing squad. May though, throwing out the crosshair placements, aren't chiming in now as well. Takes a bit more effort from Paper Rex. This could go quite bad until Jink finds the wallbang.
Up to 2 lead.
Hopefully not, as something dives straight in with the judge. May now trying to fight back, sliding in over from Hall, but still Davai with the push-up will eliminate Akame. Onto the site now with the spike attempting to get planted. May tries to deny it to them, but Art now also chiming in. The hold from DFM. What did I say? Something now, and he's only got a sheriff and a judge. Still though, able to take some shots. The Thorns, I think, took another DFM player down as well.
Certainly did. And now something, I mean, the spike is the problem here. He doesn't have the spike. Plays with the rotating door, actually, because he does have, you know, the gate crash to come on back. If May finds that, he can camp it. I think he's just heard it as well.
Okay.
So he could definitely camp it if something chose to use it. Otherwise, you're just playing on time, playing on the fact that he's 11 HP.
Need the sheriff shot though.
30 seconds left.
Tries to pull a fake with the gate crash, but May seems to be aware. Looks for the right angle, and there is the headshot. Quickly. Whoa. Well, Jing, at least with the satchels, will find the Bucky kill. Down to Jien for the trade.
Good timing on the salvos from Art to at least buy time for the team to also rotate over.
Yeah, you got a full kit of utility on Akame, but still, will Paper X be able to fend them off?
Plant down.
Utility getting set up. DFM kind of knows where Paper X are hiding, and that would be closer towards stairs. So May kicking things off. Will be able to find the first hit. Davai though in for the double trade, but then just Jien and Akame to continue swinging.
The ace out where Art has snuck in towards the tree. Spotted out. No, not spotted out. Good for a kill.
30 seconds.
And that allows him to anchor down the site a little bit more effectively. He will send out the stun as well for added measure. Paper X though looking to dive straight in. Art with the sidestep, but Davai will find his target. Oh, Jien spots out by the back, but Davai for the flick. It's just Jinbong and May now, who still line things up.
Out. And if you want to try and explode out into this one, oh, well.
Oh, and that's just Akame to hold the off angle. Jing, though, at least will be able to relay forward. May now finding a shot from the angle that he has.
15 HP.
Low
though.
HP, but still some damage. Jinbong now affording assistance from A-Link. Jing trying to push back in, but to no avail. It's just Davai, who was way too far separated.
Gotta be careful with the line that he does go on, because May is holding something with the operator, but he looks away. They don't know where Davai is.
Davai could slip through. Oh, he's not quite sure where they're looking, so with allows for more Paper X players to really surround the site. Davai spots out Jien, something denying entry by May. This could be it. Jinbong still keeping inside of it. Davai holding out the back line, but still, can he deal with Jin? Will be able to hit it, and off to Forsaken now. Just Akame left, 1 against 5, and he starts things off decent, but not. 40 seconds as well, so at some point something's got to give. Petman at least will try, but Akame, 2 more Headhunter kills, and now possibly more as well as Forsaken just waltzes forward, bites the dust, and it's just Petman.
And then May behind. We'll get the job done. DFM.
Spectre's nearby as well, but still something to try to open up space. Caught out by the back. We saw this on Ascent, where DFM were hiding inside of smokes. Jing, though, looking for the close-range duels. It's Jin for the swing, and now May off the judge.
45 seconds, though. They've got time to settle.
Davai holding back line, but guess who else is back line? It's Jinbong.
And now Davai 10 HP.
This could very well be the bonus round for DFM, and they are playing their cards right.
Yeah, for sure. Jinbong on the right angle, but he gets his head removed.
Nice little
Now it's a 1 versus 1. It's got to be the timing.
From Davai. Makes a step, tries to bait out the peek, and he will collect on the headshot alongside May. And they are close by. And for a bit of a hug. The flash, though, will support Paper X for now. Jing and Something taking numbers against DFM. Just Jinbung, in a blink of an eye, hold up inside a CT, trying to mark the angle. It's just exits for now.
Much better from Paper X in that round. Maybe even going to be able to flawless it. And that they do.
Yeah, May close by as well now. He's able to hold down the line, but for Jing, run it back available. Will use and abuse it. Taking down Jinbung and clearing out more space. Doesn't spot too much out, though. And that's going to be Spike Plant for Paper X.
Going to go in for the retake, though, as DFM in the 4 versus 4.
You also have Cosmic Divide. Something to hold the angle. Takes down GN. Great little shot being found as he repositions for possibly a second. Art now with a spray from the Odin. Somehow finding Patman. We'll see if the rest of Paper X can continue to hold down. The Cosmic Divide has expired, and now for Divide to be able to hold down the ground until something falls to Art. The Odin still an attempt until Divide shuts it down. Repositions back into Hall. Akame close range. And
One
just Jing thinks of flashing it out, but Akame! Still, though, feeling that confidence. The whole team is here to try and push out from the smokes. Jing will launch the assault, takes down more. Forsaken with a double as well. Now pushes up into stairs as well as Link.
Yep. Good answer back immediately for a double apiece. And now Jinbung for the 1v4.
At least we'll try into the Art position, but okay. Undetected for now, but until he swings, the firing squad will still...
Where the eventual hit happens, but Art, maybe he didn't see him?
Not quite sure. Nonetheless, it's a good timed peek by Jing as he continues with his onslaught. Next player down now. Akame attempted a headhunter, but Forsaken to prevent that from coming online.
Yeah, because of the Steel Garden, removed the gun, wanted to get ahead of it, but not able to, and it's just going to force DFM into a save situation. Paper X, with the way that their economy's flowing, they can definitely go for a hunt if they want.
Will get spotted out by Jing once again. Akame, though, headhunter quickly pulled out. In for the close range, and he finds the right click against Something.
And now he can get out. He's done enough. He's done his job. It's a player advantage for DFM on this lesser buy.
Unbelievable. Paper X stalled off by B Long. And once again smoked up.
Paper X still wanting to try and have their play at this B site, though.
Got some utility, but
dart.
still, it's not going to help them too much. The Arc Rose goes for the blind, and Forsaken trying to clear, but what is this? The right click still connecting. The Bucky as well now. Just Divide. And he has to beware of the smoke. Recon being sent over. It kind of informs a little bit. Still trying to sidestep in, trying to look for the shots. He will find the first wall bang, but here comes Akame.
One's though popped up, and Jing is hunting.
With the run it back, we'll be able to meet Jinbung. Something as well with a deep push up to heaven. Divide taking down Art. May now being spotted, but he will dispatch of Something quickly. Flashes as well, and an unexpected peek in towards Jing, and he finds the third!
He's doing it all. It's a 2 versus 2. Divide probably has to try and use the wall here to reclaim the spike.
And there it is. Goes up for it. Gotta get that spike planted somehow. Forsaken to hold the angle. And he goes for the swing, tries to get the spray transfer, but it's just May up to a quad. He has so much utility as well.
He's on for the ace right now. Dimensional Drift, do you consider it? Oh, the drop
Not
is out.
entirely sure. Divide to hold the angle at least. Will they kind of structure themselves into the hit though? It's just Art for the quick peek, takes down Something. May as well with the flash onto the clone. Divide quickly dealt with, but Jing for the trade onto a Sheriff. 2 on 3.
They saw Jinbung use the Steel Garden at the B site, so they know he's there. It's the A site with Art, though, that you have to contend with, and he has snuck into a good spot. Jing for the 1v1, loses it, and now it's all onto the new recruit in Patman.
1 on 3. It's a really tough situation to play. He heard a tiny step around Secret, thanks to push in towards Flower. Of course, you still got to watch out for Art. Snakes across, threads the needle. Here's a lot more as well. Trying to continue with the angled plays, but a sudden peek out. Shock dart going through. DFM happy to contend for the fights around middle.
It's Devi first dead yet again in another pistol round.
Pushed up. It's an unsuspecting angle being held. So still now DFM holding down by the wayside. Jing happy to tap through. Taking some time and still inciting some pressure. Akame quick on the draw. Takes down Forsaken, and now those pistols will go down. Jing though with the run it back. Attempts at asserting his dominance, but it's still not quite going to happen. Do you save if you're Paper Rex? Oh, unfortunately, it's not quite going to be right there. Mei cuts off on the rotations. The op donated over Jinbung as well now. Today, at least now, it's not going to be a Dogecoin. It's going to be something more successful. GN able to invest and find the return as well. But for Paper Rex, then, Devi and Petman also traded out.
I wonder if Jinbung is going to be able to hear something creeping up whatsoever, if they're going to be aware that Art is now dirty territory as well.
Only going to check at least. Forsaken, though, needs to come up huge because he's the one with the hero Vandal right now. Forsaken, something.
He spotted GN.
Rifles apiece. Stay safe, and will spot out GN for now. And then here comes a crossfire. Out towards the final one. Something closes the distance, and in true something fashion, the acrobatics. Let's go off with the flash as well. Tries to reposition, maybe trying to play anti-flash. Got the Cosmic Divide though, and DFM doing their due diligence. It's Devi who does get gunned down as well. Paper X stars, possible well set up, but he goes in for the angle instead. The sprays only favoring one kill. Petman now trying to hold by the backside. Lets the gate crash through.
Oh, but what can he do here?
Not too much. I mean, he's thinking about peeking to possibly deny the spike. Now off the drone, will capitalize for now, but we'll see if DFM can hold the post plants as well. All three by a main. You've got some utility, you've got something with the op, but the flash is out. Mei self-flash a little bit. Something then to hold in with the sprays, but what is this? High-low, it doesn't quite work out. It's just something now. Swaps over to the rifles and try to close in the distance, but it's a shorty on the other side. The time working against it, and he taps once more. GN now by the sidelines. Something finds the shot. It's Mei versus something. Duelist v duelist. But he needs the defuse. Mei holds the angle and finds the shot at the end. The shot's eluding him. Akame once again.
The team's got to go together here. Akame's going to get through that one. A gate crash you would expect to come and help him. What a sharp shot from Forsaken.
The arc rose at hand as well. So now, thinking about Halls, it's a Steel Garden though, but he gets into the smoke. Close range with the Classic, but the Art's Odin.
Yeah, and Mei's already cleared the rest of the site, right? So the team can go in and look to establish a bit of a plan. This is where Pac-Man Nightfall removes HP, removes audio.
This tag onto one player. Mei still trying to hold out by Halls though. This is a player who can make incredible things happen, even without audio. That here comes the Odin as well. Mei gunned down for now. Jinbung then trying to hold by the backside. It's the side set from Petman, but it doesn't work out. Just Jing left.
Can he get on it? Can he try and do anything here?
The blaze helps. The recon though, not shot down. Jing! He goes for the peek!
Oh my, you have to. So the fact that you dispatch of GN quick as that and get out of dodge is nice.
Whoa, Jinbung though. Happy to go in for a look-see himself. Something then off to Sewer. He finds the shot, looks for the burst, and he does get it as well. Tailwind's back into safety. The spike dropped, and something knows it.
Is this round done?
Oh, info.
Is this one done? Do DFM have to give Paper X some breath, right? Do they have to give him a timeout here so DFM can collect their own thoughts on the back of this round? I don't know. It's Mei. It's Akame without the spike.
Something goes in for the peek. Does get punished. Devi as well, though.
Did you have a 2 versus 5 on your bingo board for a round such as this? Dimensional drift and a spike picked up. You still see Forsaken on the other side of the map, but what can you spot out here on A itself? Mei looking for what he possibly can.
Paper X trying to keep himself tucked away as well. Petman at least keeps them invested. But also the long rotations over from Forsaken. Petman gunned down. Jing in for the flash with the curveball. But it's not quite enough. Still the angle being held. Akame! He hits his targets. Just Forsaken left. Can the Indonesian superstar clutch things out? He's been the beast before, but now the angle's not quite favoring him. The flashes as well. Shield wall trip, but no! Akame!
No one giving him an angle.
Can't get too antsy in this moment. Sidesteps Jing. Well, Devi will be able to find Mei. With that information as well, then possibly force something to receive DFM with open arms. The shield wall still in its way. Something goes in for the first. It taps. It takes down Art. Next tap as well, and simple clicks off. The Prowler to check as well, possibly looking for wall bangs. Both sides gunning in for it. But here comes Jing, run it back. Huge on the possible retake as the spike goes down. Mei though playing inside of the smokes, and it's just Jinbong. Stinger found off by the sides. And he finds the right click as well. Low HP now, but Jing repositions back in. Jing in for the molly, just to try to stall DFM's engine. DFM though still holding off to the other end. They will get met with the full flurry of bullets. Jing.
Quick plant though, 5v5 on this retake. You got an op and an Odin.
But still with the pushes through, the Phantoms find their mark. Just down to the two players from Paper Rex trying to hold it down. They get shot. Jing not quite able to make it happen. Down quite some information, but you do have Jin on a bit of a lurk. Now it's down to Forsaken as they all push up. Some shots found on the site. Art's trying to stick the plant. Here comes Jing with the flash. And GN now the final lone survivor to peek out to his demise.
Prowler going in, getting close, and something removes Akame.
Quick on the 86, and now it's Art just to spray and spam as much as possible. Jing though looking to take him out as much as possible.
5v3.
Towards the next few players. DFM, the rotations are already here. Of course it is Jinbong and Mei. Oh, but he's quickly been dispatched by Petman until the collect goes through. So close, but Paper X able to recover. Just Yen left.
And now they know where he is as well, so they could just really focus in him.
He's been trying to step up so far today. He had a pretty good map on before, but still now down to the final one. It's a 1-on-3, not quite likely. He will use the Caterpillar smokes though, but Paper X have him completely surrounded.
If anyone's close enough, but it's Patman who gets pressured.
He does land the first one, but unfortunately traded still. DFM trying to recollect Akame to hold by mid.
Too hot for Jing.
Unexpected push.
3 versus 3 now.
And this is all for playoffs.
What do you look to do here though as GN? Do you stay and go down late where Forsaken may very well keep a look at you, or do you hear the footsteps and try to slip the net?
He's been sneaking through round after round. Forsaken now thought about it, but now his pixel has been spotted instead. Jien snuck up from behind.
And they're going to call for the rotate over towards the B site. Something has actually left it as well. He's essentially an attacker's spawn, so you're going to have a free plant to your heart's content as DFM, and then look to defend that to the best of your ability.
Not much util left.
Oh,
it's an op as well.
They're so paranoid that there might be a member here.
Unless he shows up and finds his mark at the right time, this could be it for Paper Rex. The tailwind will expire. Devi now catching up to his brethren, but still, it's an Odin, it's a rifle. Something will start things off with the headshot. Devi arrives as well. The post plant's being held though. Microflick's not quite there. Akame then to play around the smokes. Defi will land the shot.
They know where Jin
Just
is.
Jin, 1-on-2. He puts off the star. Now tries to play in with the gravity well. He's pulling them in. Who's truly gonna be the emptiness machine?